In this video, I'm going to show you how I turned my passion for books into a full-time income and how you can do it too. Grab a cup of coffee and get ready for an inside look at my KDP self-publishing income report. Hello home bosses, my name is Nuria Korbi from thehomeboss.com. Welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you to make money online. I've been creating and selling books on KDP since 2019, and today I'm going to share my earnings, strategies, and tips for success with you. I mostly create low content books, but I also write children's books, and I'm currently writing a non-fiction book, which I'm really enjoying, and I hope to write more in the future. For those of you who are new to low content books, let me explain what they are. Low content books are books with minimal text or content, such as journals, planners, and notebooks. These books are designed for customers to fill in their own information, such as daily tasks, goals, and thoughts. If you have been on my channel before, you know I like to show you my income reports so that you can follow my journey with me. I want to share what is possible in this business and also share what I did and how I did it so you can learn from my strategies and also from my mistakes so you can avoid making the same mistakes. I hope that my income reports serve as an inspiration and motivation for you. So without further ado, let me share my screen with you and show you my income for February 2023. So as you can see, for the month of February 2023, I sold a total of 2,973 books. My best date was on the 7th of February with 150 books on one day, which is absolutely amazing. And most of them are paperbacks. I have been selling a few hardcovers as well. And most of my books consist of planners, prompted journals, memory books, children's books, some logbooks, and even notebooks. So I sell a mix of all of them, and most of my sales come from around 20 main books in different niches. So there is a variety of books that I sell. I used to sell one particular type of book, which was a memory book, and it used to sell very well in the UK, and that has somehow changed, and now I sell more in the US market, and I sell a more varied type of books. So it's not just one type of book that is selling for me at the moment. I'm selling different types of books all the time. The other thing is I don't have many seasonal books. I only have around 4 Valentine's Day notebooks, and they didn't even sell, so my earnings are not related to Valentine's Day or to any seasonal books at the moment. They're mainly evergreen, and evergreen books are books that sell all year round, not just at certain times. They're not targeted at specific holidays. So in total, that was 2,973 books. Let's see what that translates to in book royalties. So in book royalties, that makes $9,722.15. And I'm absolutely over the moon with this because this is, for me, it's a really good amount for February. I always had very low earnings in January, February, March, and this year it has been totally different. My earnings for the beginning of the year for quarter one have been really good. If you saw my last income report for January, you see that that was really good as well. So I think that the things I did differently, well, I'll tell you a little bit later what I did to achieve this and what I think had an impact on my sales going up. But I think this is a really good amount of royalties. Of course, we have to deduct my ad spend because I do heavily advertise my books now. So let me just show you what my spend was. So my total spending on ads was $2,944.58. This month has been quite high, but I still think it's worth it. And if we then go on to the spending versus total royalties, that leaves a profit of $6,777.57. And I'm really happy with that. And the other things that I spent money on is some of the subscriptions that I have. For example, I subscribe to Canva Pro, which helps me create my books. It's a really good design software. And I also subscribe to things like Creative Fabrica, Creative Market. So they're all places where I buy graphics and images, but I think my spending for those kind of things is less than $100 a month. So this is a really good result for me for February, and I'm really, really happy with my income report for February 23. So let's talk about some of the things I did to achieve this, my strategies for success. One of the strategies I use to create successful books is keyword research. By researching popular keywords and niches, I'm able to create books that are more likely to be found and bought by customers. Keywords are important, but even more important is creating books that people need because they solve a problem or they enrich or enhance part of their lives. I have lots of videos on my channel that explain how I research keywords that you might find helpful. And research is often not done well enough, or sometimes people don't spend enough time on research, but it really is something that you should make a priority. And by research, I don't only mean keyword and niche research, but also take a look at your competition's book covers and titles and read the feedback left by customers. There is a lot of information that you can get from reading reviews that can help you create better books. And I also keep up with design trends, and I use, as I said, paid ads and social media marketing to promote my books. If you're interested in creating your own low-content books, my biggest tip is to choose a niche that you understand and love. This will help you produce books that are tailored to your audience and that stand out in a crowded market. Also, don't neglect to create your A+ content for your book's sales page. A+ content is the information you see under your book titled from the publisher, and it's a great way to showcase your book and tell your customer why they need your book and how it benefits them. So don't forget to make your A+ content. I see a lot of people still asking in groups whether it's worth doing it. Of course it's worth doing it. If it helps sell your book, it's definitely worth doing. Of course, there are also challenges that come with creating and selling low-content books. One of the biggest challenges is competition, as there are many other creators out there selling similar books. I've also faced design challenges and having my books copied, but I've learned from those experiences and grown as a creator. It's also important to keep up to date with Amazon's changes. The rules and guidelines are always changing, so it's important to stay informed so you don't make any mistakes by going against their guidelines. I will try and keep everyone informed of changes on this channel. My biggest mistake was to stop making books during 2021 when I was concentrating on other things, and I only made 2 children's books. It didn't have a significant impact as I was still making sales, but I regret not adding to my book inventory. And I also enjoy making books, so this year I am creating more books and exploring different types of books. What resources do I use to create my books? I personally use Canva to create and design my books, but there are a lot of other tools you can use. At the start, I created them on PowerPoint, so it shows you don't need anything too complicated. And Canva has a free version that you can use to get started. I also use websites like Creative Fabrica and Creative Market to find design templates and graphics. There are many Facebook groups and online communities for low-content book creators that offer support and advice, and you're welcome to join my own group, the Homeboss group, on Facebook. I hope you feel inspired. There are many successful low-content book creators out there, and it's important to remember that it takes hard work and dedication, but you can achieve success too if you have the right mindset and strategy. I want to give a shout out to some amazing low-content book creators out there that also have YouTube channels and are successful and really helpful. And they include Natalie from Rags to Niches, Ashley from Publish with Ashley, Caroline from My Freedom Empire, Kim from Yoshi Geek, Paddy from Stacking Profits, and there's so many more, but they are my go-to when I need inspiration, and there are so many more that are worth following and learning from. So go and check them out on YouTube. Most of my earnings come from low content books, but I do have some children's picture books, and if you want to know my previous income from those, watch this video to get an idea what you could earn from children's books. So I hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and tips for creating and selling your own low content books. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you again next time.